Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin ibwote nenye. Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin ibwote ne. Imwoe Nee Chitab Kalenjin ilele nenye. Chitab Kalenjin ngororiote itebelega imilene kwatindoni kotoi kolega imilangi nekimwachi kikimwoe en wikit konye kurorira nyingonamgei Chitab Kalenjin ak kasarta epchechito Chitab Kalenjin emwaura uyenilela matiemen matonone.
Karibuni Chitab Kalenjin tugul Joseph ingebeberwek cheterchin hautagatin amejab nafas ninete hatajag ing episode number 67 ing betutab rani tikiweji ngongoi ing biik chekitunenin ing episode nekisirto episode number 66 nekikimi olimbo county nebo Nairobi nekikimuch kinetkei ng'alek chechang kabisa from chepkametinyo noto kekure Queens Chemu engineer inendet koek kampunit neo kabisa eng kebeberta nebo Nairobi ngikroseni olimbo Westlands akitinye karit nekile BMW komenyalil kitinye lakwenyo nae boisionotok. So kongoi biik tugul, kongoi fans chechok tugul kobun takwek cheterchin. Ameche kityo imwowech ile inamchine chano eng kemboutab rani ngimi ole Adelaide emetab South Australia imwowech ile ami Adelaide kaingiana mi olimbo Melbourne imwa ile ami Melbourne kimi ketakchinigei Melbourne weekend anyone tarik 23-24 ko timit tugul nebo Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin kemi olimbo Melbourne kostenech taunet association ak mwenyekiti neng'wa ak biik tugul chebo Melbourne meche kichalechi ak biikab Melbourne fans chechok tugul chekikehosten nyiketuitosi Melbourne sinyikemwa ketuiye ketitil 1-on-1 ang olimbo Melbourne. Kongoi Amison Rotich, asante sana kale live from olimbo Qatar, asante sana. Evans Keitang live from olimbo Nakoya City, asante sana. Chitab Nakoya City, Doreen Anthony kale following maana alisbenech Anthony akayere kabisa akere mi ak profile nebo Bob Kolimo ko ni CEO nebo Safaricom. Asante sana Doreen Anthony ngolimi Nils Kaitan kale ndani asante sana. Queen alumni ninyo nataka kere kale tune in all the way from Nairobi, asante sana. Dennis Niko tune all the way from olimbo Queensland, Australia. Millicent asante kale following pole asante sana. Philip Meli kale isubech olimbo kebeberta nebo Catherine olimbo Northern Territory katwech natako Nixon Aramuigen, one of the alumni ninyo komi kebeberatak magulo ara Philip ara Melis nikebwa olimbo Catherine kechengin mite kora tikibwatwak ako sponsors chechok kampunit neo ko kampunit nebo Optiven Property Limited komi kebeberta nebo county nebo Nairobi. Noto ko Joshua Shure ak timit ngimakchinigei mbaret ko kabeja cheng chepkametit noto kikure Dori Chelagat sikotoretin iyakwan mbaret. Kampunit kora ne sponsors chechok ko Tamu Life inamchini kebeberwek tugul eng olimbo emetab America. Iwendi kityo mtandao nebo simeng'ung ak iwe website neng'wa akeibun chaik akoi olimbo ground. So ak ndonyo mat asanteni sana kongoi engineer ninyo Janet working in background chini kwa chini akere DJ Lord baba DJ Lord ngainen nat ko chua arabet komi olimbo Iowa ang kebeberta nebo America nechopchingei kosten kotab kongoi chua arabet agere Briska Magut kale Briska Magut from Nandi following. Asante sana fans chechok tugul ak takwek cheterchin angen ale omi kasarta nekorom kabisa kotesetai nomination chang biik chetinye mat konamak depression, mat konamak pressure, ngot ko komuch ibelishe kokiborchingei chito agenge kityo komainyoru kole chi nebo Kiingereza tomorrow is better than today, so mokuvan moyo. Balozi kichamegei eng Adelaide, aya kebeberta nang'ung amune ola Balozi Peter Ron.
Kongoi Osea, kongoi kasubik kyok tugul cheokere eng yu alechino karibuni episode number 67 ung'etie kebebertab Nairobi ak kemeche kerete akoi taonit namba 3 eng emetab Kenya noto ko olimbo Kisumu Kenya, tekemi Kenya. Ko ketesetai kouni kichamegei eng oli Osea ameche kityo aib kasari amwochi biik tugul alechi happy Easter anan Easter Sunday eng kebeberta nobo Kenya ak olep America. Angen ale olong'wong ko kaobe osirte tayari ko kilechino kora happy Easter anan belated happy Easter. Ko chamgei DJ akerin eng kebeberta mangen ale imyeno ameche ale karibu Hemstone Rotich kelechinin karibu ingakwek tugul cheosubech kimeche kelechok isub ak ilaikan our page atya isirwech comment. Chamgei ngakwek tugul akere chito nekilen kale telephone number 2027 anan 2027 is the year mangen ale kale ne eng yo, so but kongoi nye Rotich ak akwek tugul cheosubech kemeche kelecho karibuni nyinyi nyote ing ole omite. Kongoi ko kou ye kakimwa ko kokimi kebebertab Nairobi, kimite rani kebeberta nebo Kisumu ak Kibirech kelechinin karibu. Abwoti ale mangen ale imyeno agi ko kelechinin kora karibu ak akwek tugul cheosubech mwoiwech kityo ile isubech kong'etegei ano, isubech imyeno. Ketesetai eng episode 67 ko kakoitoonyo kimite tugul eng betutab rani ko Lydia Rotich kelechinin karibu kale happy Easter Osea and the group kelechinin akinye happy Easter ing ole imite ko karibuni nyinyi nyote. So Osea amang'u ale imi komie ako kakoitoonyo eng betutab rani kimite rani Kisumu ko kimeche kityo sikokate itoot sikobit ketou tetutiet nebo betutab rani. Akere kainet eng yu ko Mathew, kainet nimbo aeng nin komeche koui kitegen ameche sikokate keteb kenai kele kotepto ano kainani. Ko kongoi ko ameche ketaitoonyo nebo betutab rani sikobit kokate Nelson Melly kosubech kale tuned in from Qatar kelechinin biikab Qatar karibuni nyote. Mangen ko tos celebrate Easter eng kebebera lakini kilechino happy Easter ing ole omite kebeberta neimi ko karibuni nyinyi nyote. Osea ameche kityo kotom ketaitoot koteimwa ile isuben ngo akere Shaila Rono kale isubech mangen happy Easter people. Ko kongoi nye Shaila ing ole imite kelechino kora happy Easter eng kebeberwek chomi. Osea ameche teimwoiwech ile isubech akot ngo atya sikobit ketou anan kotomo keit yotok kimeche kityo kokate itoot kole chamgei sokas ole mitei. Ko toonyo nitok Mr. Mathew ameche si pronounce en kainaicho inyegei kainaikuk amu you know akere komeche kouen kitigin lakini ngano ko koaeni intentionally sakas ale kainet konamegei ak ng'alalet lakini lekityo chamgei asikobit ketestai.
Okay, kainet kekurenon Mathew Nyamlori. Nyamlori ko kainenyu nebo legem. Lakini kitai kikikonon emenja Mathew Arap Lang'at. Kinong'etu en Kipsigis. Ko akose lugaisiek oeng. Ang'alale lumek ak ang'alale Kipsigis tugul ngap kias ang'wan.
Kongoi nye Arap Lang'at. Kameche kityo simwa inyegei amu kalen amwa kainana komeche kouit atya ko kameche kora ko intentionally amu kameche sakas ale kaing'alali kutit so ko kongoi ako kele ng'alali tugul. So Yekibendi ketesetai eng tetutiet ko imuchi ko iteschi tutigin chun sikat biik kyok kora eng kutinin age sikonai biik kole ingen iman. Mara ko flote no sea lakini ngano alechinin ane anyaseo.
Okay. So boisie lugait nimbo legemis kora.
Ameche iboisie kitigin sikobit kokas osea.
Okay. Yo kanyana agonu erokamano nyinga Mathew Nyamlori janya kach kabodho Kisumu County. Koro kawuono wan gi chokruok moro ka matin gi Osea Kibrono, Ambassadors Peter Rono, gidwa winjo story kaka nasomo. Erokamano.
Kongoi erokamano. So alena ne kityongon erokamano. Atyale so kokotaje ngoliot agenge ketesetai eng yotok. So kongoi nye Nyalmori. O Mathew, ngeboisie Mathew atya kebendi kora arap langat ako kakenai kele ng'ololi chichi language aeng. So ngokonyosune masin komainoe, kongonyo komase kora ko sawa. So kongoi Osea, ameche teimwoiwech ile isubechon ng'o?
Kongoi balozi Peter Rono, kongoi Mathew, rakemi ng'alekab adinadi erokamano. Ngir maber, so maya balozi akasi akine kidogo makiandro ya chito pikipikit ko ngab kinetige languageishek ya imuti clients. Kagere akibirech asante sana. Hello, tune in, asante sana. Mangwale inendet akomi limba Sydney, Australia. Lydia Rotich kabisa, asante sana. Nelson, asante sana. Biik chechang kagere kako tune in. Vital Tai kale following your program from Kericho, asante sana. Chitab Kericho. Erokamano kabisa, asante sana Lydia Rotich ak biik tugul chemita kwek. Ameche tasom bichu aloye like and share show nebo betutab rani. Agi subscriben ameche ingian nyumba YouTube nenyon. Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin agi subscriben igere kityo ya kakichil. Igere ko birir ichil kityo yotok subscriben agi share nginyoru chorwa nginyoru tilya ibwati ile kitinye YouTube channel nebo Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin. Kongoi biik chagere kotuko tune in kobun takwek cheterchin. Onesmus Samoe kale Onesmus live from Olimba Nakuru County. Asante sana. Joel Langat kale watching from China. Mwalimu upcoming episode nemita ya kebendi akoi Olimba China asikenyoru mwalimu Joel Langat mwawech akoba opportunities. Ameche kora kwa fans chechak balozi kikasho chechang kabisa kimisho number 67 ako yu ko kike-discussan tuguk chechang. Ameche kityo tasam fans alo oingian episodes chekikosirto kimeche ikas akobo China, metab America, kikebe emotinwek chep Australia ako ngingian yundok ko kaikai biik cho ngot komi tebut anan komi anything ko kiketyem kepinen links chebo scholarship, kepinen links chechang tyem akityem isub aki-initiaten your own process. Ngap kenyoru messages en chito oye kaikai Osea lechine yua balozi kotoreta kofulisanwa ale kakokoromine kele polisa ara kilion makoi kimuch ng'alechu tugul lakini kit nekityeme kityo ako kekonak information. So all the way from Adelaide emetab South Australia back to Ohio sikong'etwech tetutiet nebo betutab rani.
Kongoi nye Osea, kongoi kasubik kyok tugul kakerin Nixon Kipchumba kale isubech kobun from Mgwen constituency nenyu nalechinin chamgei Kipchumba. Joel Langat imite Olimbo China ko kongoi kikakimwain anan kikibunu China ingenyoru kele chang boroinwek kebeberatak o emet ako chang tugun cheimuchi kenyor cholo kotakeweksei kebeberta nebo China sikobit kenyoru kora kenai kele kiyoe ne. Paul Chepkwony from Doha Olimbo Qatar kelechinin kongoi isubech ing yu ako kito nekanai Mathew ko ingen biik lugainik kake biik kakole biik erokamano kabisa. So ane alen kityo koro angen ale uni angen ng'oliondonotok adimaber kidogo. So kiatebe akine Kisumu kidogo Osea. I went to Kisumu Boys for a very short time. Kiatebi kityo 21 days akokoromi sobet aweke nyomwe ngolo. So makikoschino korono kosubkei ak ng'alekab mosquito. unikion wane mosquito. Dennis ko subet kora kale subet kobun mongen ale bun mnyeno Dennis kelejinen karibu Dan Chirchir from Kapsabet Kapseret bunu Kapseret kelejinen karibu ngalejo tugul happy Easter ingolomi kimeje ketau tetutiet kou noto ko kebendi ketesetai kou ye kakimwa ko kingetye kebebertab Nairobi kibendi rani akoi Kisumu ko chambi kikoba kebebertab Kisumu anan kikokas akobo Kisumu kelejin Abraham Rono karibu kabisa kwony kelejin karibu telwa kwony karibu sana Kipkeny Langat kosubet kobun Victoria abwati ale Queensland olimbo Australia kelejin akakwek tugul karibu joinen page nyo and then like it, share, and leave a comment for us. Kimeje kelejo akakwek tugul kongoi amu subet kongoi amu boroindo noibe kemite kebebertab Kisumu ak tonyo episode number 67 noto ko Mathew Nyamlori inendet korab langat Nyamlori kobun kebebertab Kisumu. Ko kakinyoru kele area nebo Kisumu kotindo 297 km square noto ko kerge ak 115 square miles. Population nebo Kisumu ko 344,487 in 2019. GDP makornatetab kebeberata bo Kisumu ko 3.9 billion in 2018. So taon nito bo Kisumu anan Kisumu County kotindo constituencies 7, sub-counties 7, constituencies 7, tindo wards 35 wards chemite kebebertab Kisumu. Kisumu ko taonit number 3 eng koindo ing emetab Kenya. Kisumu kora kotindo universities tinye Maseno, kole tindo primaries 705 atya kotindo secondary schools 173 secondary schools. So 705 primaries, 173 secondary schools. Kisumu mising ko tegemeane ngalekab agriculture, ngalekab michelek, rice, sugarcane kenyorchin kebeberata, kole bandek eng kebeberwek alak, beans, sweet potatoes, ngalekab ngokaik keboe kora eng kimasi, fresh vegetables kenyorchin oli, millet kenyorchin oli, atya komi ngoliotab fishing kora eng kebeberata amu mite Lake Victoria olotok. Kisumu kotinye industries, kampunishek mite textile, mite ngalekab molasses amu ngalekab miwek chemi kebeberata, fishing processing keyoe kebeberata, sugar factories komite olitok, maize milling kampunit nebo nekingoe bandek komi oli, atya koteche kora ngalekab port building, teche melishek. Tourism imuchi visiten Kisumu igere ngyo ko taonit nekararan. So ngot kotomo iwe Kisumu asome ale visiten kebeberatak amu kararan taonit nitok. Ako ngakimachamane kyowe Osea ngowe ane oloto awendi kityo boame samakiat ak awege. Mongen am lakini achame samakiat but awendi Kisumu just to go eat fish ak awege amu achame. So ako ningen kochob biikab oloto samakiat, so makerge ak ngot kochob Osea mongen kotoame lakini biikab Kisumu ngochob keame. So atinye kayanet Mathew ale ngot ichob samakiat ichobe nekararan kosir nebo Osea. Ko ketesetai kouni ko kongoi ngakwek tugul tokerin Mark Kipkurgat Langat kale isube kobun Doha Qatar kemwoe kongoi ngakwek tugul chosubet akerin Korir Richard mitei mongen ale mnyeno ingebebera imi kelejin karibuni nyinyi nyote laikan ak ishean asikobit kosubet biik chechang kou notok. Ko kebendi ketesetai eng tetutienyo episode number 67 kelejinin Mathew. Feel free iboishe Kiingereza, Kiswahili, Kalenjin. Kijaluo kidogo, mamising amu ako floaten biik chechang. Kaker kongen biik kidogo tu lakini imuchi teschi sikonai biik kole lion. Ko lakini feel free iboishe lugainicho asikobit ketestai. Our main objective ko kisub bandang'ung kong'etege ole kitoune akoi ole imitei asikobit kocher chi agenge anan ko oeng. So chi age tugul kocheroksei kosubkei ak bandang'ung. Your story will always be different from anybody else. So magergei, you know, everybody's story is very interesting. Ko kongoi amu keib kasarta sikemite tugul eng betutab rani. Kongoi Osea, makimuch kemite ak inendet engineer komi rutoi lakini chamegei ak abwoti ale isubech ko kilejinin happy Easter engineer ngole imi ngot isubech kelejinin you know kongoi. Ko kibendi ketou tetutiet nebo betutab rani. Ko kimeche keweka ketepse inendet Mathew. Ko Mathew ki alternatani tebutik ane ak Osea amu acheket chekemiten yu. Akemeche kora kerecognizen bikyok cheisubech. Ngot komi kora tebut eng kebebera imwoiwech iserwech eng yo sikobit ketepse nekoto inye. Ko kibendi ketou ko Mathew, kimeche kityo kenai kele Mathew ini ko kikisikyin kokwet ingiro anan kikisikyin ano. Atya Mathew iwe primary ano, iwe secondary ano, ak imwoiwech ngot itinye siblings, you know, tell us about your family. Kokakisichin, do you have any siblings? Ako kiune etuneng'ung, how was it growing up? Ingole kikisikyin Mathew, karibu.
Kongoi Ambassador Peter Rono ak Osea Kibrono. Ane kikurena Mathew Langatis Mathew Nyamlori, inale Nyamlori ngap noto neingen ane kiaboisien en birth certificate. Lakini kikisikyon gelegele lakwetab sogol en konyon. Kiki biik 13. Ko kimenye babanyun gelegele kisemberisi ako kitindoi cherani kinobisien gelegele. Ko kamenyun ko kisemberisi anan ko kialda kikabusiek ak teretis kisoru teret lemek sondo anan ko yu kisanyokwalda sikobaen. Ko kingesicha kikisicha lakwetab sogol en 13 ko huko early 80s. Growen en gelegele anam class 1 en gelegele akemwei inawendi class 2 kebe bakemeny Simbol. Simbol ko malo en gelegele, it is one location. Kemeny Simbol awe class 1, class 2, class 3 kinachute class 4 angetu. Kiangetu en kaa en Kolonget Kapkesogan.
So kengetu kukewe tumis?
Kiawe tum.
Ko angina ngo class 4 ku yoto ko mining chito anan ne?
Kimo mingin leni ingele kibendi biik en leni yakais kibendi biik komi class 1, classes 5. From class 4 ko kibendi biik teen around 11 years, 12 years, yeah.
Okay.
1992.
So kengetu atya nyeitestai amu imi class ata kele imi class 4?
Kinangetu kong'eta ko ki introduction of multipartyism. Komang'et boriet. Kingong'et boriet komwei kamenyun ak lagok alak keng'etu ak werto nebo tum nekiking'etu tuan nekitupche nekiwo Starehe Boys akine. Keng'etu en olin. Lene kikamutech nekebare Julius Talam by then ko ki AP police officer. Lene kikonyokoikis chief nebo area nebo Gelegele. Komutan atebi en konyin. So kiatoreti ng'alekab kot akamweni aribe tuga kidogo akawendi sukul age chego akawendi sukul aibe chego koba oret sikeib koba KCC. Life was just that way, but the problem arose during the introduction of multipartyism. Ngap kikibel konyon ak ngoroik tugul.
Mathew kamwei mama nung kakibel ko ingwonget amu your mother kobunu lagan bunu
lemindet.
So jam ko ure bijo lemnya so mongen I sounds bad like that. It sounds a little rude lagine.
Marud lemindet. So inamiga agurenok Jalango. Inole Jalango ko marud because if is in that.
Lagini amwa leyin Mathew baba nungu kobunu Kipsigis?
Lemindet kora.
Oh, okay. So kiobwain kiibwa nyokonap cherani eng sanda.
Kitindo tuget chebo cherani ko kinabe ngoroik ak uniform babanyun lakini kisemberchin biik mbaronik kamenyun is ak lagok ak our siblings che echen. Ot ane ko kiki-introduce and atoret is family level ngap you understand the poverty. Kikiseretosi nea.
So kung nyait anyun classes kebel ko ingwang o kumui mama nangu kuano baba nangu.
Kimweito tugul kowek gaa Sondo, kiwek gaa Lomek en Nyakach. Keng'etu biik oeng'u chekikong'et ngap kiyakeng'wosech. Mami chi nekitwoe ngap kiyaketar tumin. Ndayon kalein chi moile ingen is cheimwoe.
Yeah. So ong'etu tutigin komui sa June, koba June in kowek Nyakach ong'etu akwek iwe kapchi bitebe kapchi.
Atebe kapchi.
Okay, lakini testai imi class 4 eng yu.
Ateseta asomani sakatoreti chief kidogo, asomani akatoreti ko kiateben kotab chief mpaka klasi 8 1998. Ayai klasi 8 asich makisisiek 478 kekuron Kabianga. Kikur chon Kabianga. Ko Ingereza na kongeten yoton anye kinam problems. From now then is when I started surviving and struggling, stagnating, because I remember the kirabinik chekikimaen Kabianga ki 33,000 per year. No, around 33 to 42,000 per year. That was 1998.
So kemwa ile kinyenyoru kele 470 what?
478 out of 700.
478. So angu 478 ko mayachen yakai lakini kele kinyenyoru 478 kotoi kasit eng yoto kasit ne kalia o koisir eng yo.
Ingele nango kikimenye kotab suswek is en gaa masoman is kamenyun ak babanyun. Ako kingakebel kot is kowek gaa kong'et koik amdoindet babanyun is en kaniset age en yo. Ko kamenyun kora ko kisemberchin biik mbaronik en yu. Ingele kikichang kora lakini kimatot kosichis rabinik chemuche kolipanwan en school fees. Ko kimi my hand Rongo neki mwalimu koleon nyo Rongo iketchigei si apply direct. Awe baka Rongo akaketchigei Rongo 1999. Ayai ameny konyin kidogo ko transferen akameny kanisa Power of Jesus around the world. I struggle in Rongo asich 559 kekurchan Kanga High School en Migori.
So keweke ak 478 ibiketchigei amu matakang'etin mataiwe Kabianga. So kekurchin another secondary school. Kolya iwe undok ak 459?
559, 559.
Yeah, 559 chekabinyoru. So ukele ketes. So itestai iwe anan what happened?
Konyo my distant kotoreton ajoinen Kanga form 1 ko kingonam kotoreton kap kikasin ak nebo my mami kong'et konam kotoyo the real sister chechiket toreti chito age yali asitoret kong'et akine bondanyin konam inawe holiday awe konyin bolchon akondeon mbaret kong'ete subuhi mpaka kemo kap kilipanwa fee. Kinait form 2 en Kanga keonan any kobakach ngap kibiregei kimamache kolipanwa fee.
So kolya iweke ano nguno kaiwe secondary school kolya iweke kokeny?
Kide year 2001 nguno na ami form 2 first term kingo kakeonan en sukul ko kakeonan en yun komami kit ne kiayan nguno na meny Rongo anam ayai mujengo nguno for survival. Ko kiayae mujengo akaru en bathroom nebo chito age en Rongo yon asurviveni ngap en gaa yun ko kimami ot kot ne tot iwe iberu en gaa ngap loo kanea Rongo ak gaa ko around 80 kilometers. Okay, ayai mujengo kidogo 2002 aweke primary kora kitere primary aketchigei atry ngap kianaketchigei akawe sukulit ne kararan akeonan. Ako kinami kotab my hand ko kichang ng'alek ngap kisose biik ngap kerin kole imi ng'weny. Ale aikai nasoman.
Mathew, kongoi Mathew. So uyo kalusenin kitigin amu Koiwe ibiyai muchengo itestai kot kobet sukul koiwe koi form 2 nyeiweke kokeny iketchigei in primary. So now this is ibiketchigei kokeny primary ano nguno ole kewe?
Kiawe Kitere primary ko kikikonon klasit age nekimakiboisien ameny. Kiamenye class en Kitere primary. Ko kiawendi Saturday ak Sunday ko kiawendi Ronga ayae mujengo. Akaweke Sunday jioni akanyoasoman paka kastab mut is kora. Kio bananda mami ot nekirire chanot kokonon amitwogik ngap kianan awe imbaretab chito akam miwek anan awe akam maberek ko chang en olin makiyete maberek en yun ngap mi everywhere. Oyana na maberek.
Ya maberek anan ya miwat machang miwek kora.
For lunch. Lani ngoit kemo aye strungi ak kangumu. Kiale kangumu ak sukaruk. Inal that polythene aenge netinda tamanagi komuche ko pushten for 1 week.
Oh wow. So kangumu chu keboisie. Atya iye beek tutigin ya miwat kotestai kasit. So osea kairo ile desert miwat ko desert. So kaiweke primary kokeny kaiwe koi form 2 iweke primary. So nyei ing primary iwe primary ak iyoe muchengoit kong'ung. Koit keyai exam inyoru ata kokeny ing yu keweke ngele kewe tai biweke reverse kokeny.
Kiawek out of 500 ngunon ko kiasich 387 out of 500.
387. So
out of 500.
Niko nebo somok nguno.
Nebo somok no.
Okay. So koit nano noto king nyokoinyoru 387 kolya.
Kikikurchan Rapogi High School ko mi Nyanza. Ne school ne kararan mi olimpo Nyanza. Lani maibot parwet ngap kingone ki mayan chi komutan. By then inosereti kouni ko ki MP, the then MP ko kikimenye tugul en kayu bo kokwet. The then MP nenyu ne Nyakach ko kibo kokwet kora.
Ko mainda in sukul jiji anan what happened? Maina ile mi ngolen ngomite in chekiaplani chebo in scholarship maiaplan chotok anan kimoingen inye.
Kiaplaini kiawot konyin abitchini barwet ot kotomo abakach kanga aaplaini ko kimamai kityo kotoreto. Kiaipchini baronok tugul ngap kibo kokwet. Nguni ko CS defense nguni.
So korom ne mai barwet itebi what happened itestai mujengo?
Kiae mujengo en holiday ko kingo kinam sukul ale no sukulit ko my life. Education is the key to success. Ao bananda kora en kaa kialelen ane inasoman atoreti kamenyu nesereti en kaa ngap ot kimenye kotab suswe ne ingorobon kobirok ropta en ko. Ale nawe kora primary nebo 4th attempt kiawe Sony Sugar primary agetchige kora.
So kainyoru 387 netai kenyoru 478 nyeinyoru 559 nyeinyoru 387 no 387 ibiweke kora primary maibu kot parwet ing noto inyoru atang ne kokeny.
Anyoru 399 got yoto kora ko kiet bananda kalangap kiamenye kot age nebo kibatit mami kasit iwe isemberi miwe sisich rabinik iwe iyae mujengo sisich mamage index 1 kora iku number 1 kora kiasich 399 kekurcho Rapogi kora mawe.
This is the fourth time.
The fourth time. That was the year 2003.
Meanwhile, Mathew, are they asking you what is happening? And because kaiweka agoi ngone kalipan amu uyo kale kilipani CI exams joto kanan macha.
Free primary education. Give me free primary education.
Free. Oh, free primary. So EBI, this is the fourth time.
Yes, the fourth time. Gegurencha Rapogi mawe. Lani the fifth time, the year 2004, kogi gasa chitage story chachuga koguran kogurchan academy na nye Rangwe Junior Academy get chien Rangwe. Ngap kiami boarding now, and environment was conducive. I could concentrate to the optimum. As Koaren 434, Pegurcha Maseno School. That was my fifth attempt.
For what?
434.
434.
Out
of 500. Kegurchi nano kaiwe boarding nguna agolibanun jiji.
Gigurcha Maseno School inguna.
So iwe?
Kiawe Maseno School minus fee. Kialiban gitio chekia mujengo elubustesa over the holiday. Kogonan uniform minus fee form 1 minus fee form 2 gaona ngora form 2 kogi fee balance kogi 87,000. Yeah.
So what did you do? Guy, you were going form 2 when this is the second time you're going to form 2.
Kiale na mao exe inguna mao exe primary anyo na Nairobi inguna na chengasi.
Nairobi.
So ngeten kesichana aname nursery school in 1989 or 1988. It is only 2007 neki mawe class. Only 2007 neki anyo Nairobi ayai mujengo na Nairobi. Kamenye Mathare Valley opposite Moi Air Base.
So kabi ay gas nguna ile mayuendi ko ayugo form 2 the second time.
Can lose enough.
Yeah,
Kaluse no paba awara yonge nyo Nairobi kutoti sigiti chengra ya irabini kogina nyo Nairobi ya ko uit kasi tot kusir ga yukya ya nganga en mujengo en Nairobi ibe goroita 9x9 block third floor inye the first person he report and inye ne imantai the last person ago libanun bokolaingo auge imi umpopembe milas iniwekse jioni ko fare imepanda ni off peak fare imepanda iniwendi asubuhi fare pia iko juu iya melanje agisikia chaboko langwane leba chaboko ininyone isire go gimi this mugiki PNU versus ODM komi daraje negimi on daraje negimi kalvat negi gitaxe ni big mugiki yomego iko bare iko ni 50 sibun.
So anyway, so what happened? So being Nairobi, what happened after that?
Life in Nairobi was more dangerous and was more harder than even one at home because you can even be killed. You have a friend now and then the next day unasikia mugiki amekata huyo beste wako and you don't have anything because ukifanya unafanyia tumbo na nyumba huwezi nunua hata kitu. Juu unaenda unafanya mjengo mbali, you go too far to go look for mjengo, you come and even in mjengo also gisasin gichubi ne inye ingele berber menge gi inye ne ini chubi ngora ayaya gasito.
So koromne what did you do? Kita stay or you went back igeri like aika olimbaga what happened?
Kia formulia for 1 year le hapana how excel school how ego you guys agoro sare primary school alani
so Mathew so ibi wega in gabi wega primary matabi wega secondary
ga wega primary ngapki ingele gutoma wega primary go kiawendi ot day school asome principal go toreton asoma buch ne mamira bin go giete nan togul mamine giyane.
So ibi wega primary ya move free so mane primary
awega primary now that was the 6th attempt now. Awega agoro sare primary asich now 397 gegurchan Maranda High School.
So kewega kya nyorungolin 434 gegurchin Maseno nye ya ko nye 397 I think that is a very good school.
Gegurcha Maranda.
Yeah, Maranda is a national school. It's a national school. Kwalia iwe.
Ingele mami ingele the fate was here because it was my fate because you look for scholarship, you apply all the scholarship, nobody is willing. You knock the door of these churches, you ask them even to do for you arambe mami ne yani iwe kialen MP go gi jirani na nyune ngas pogo kwet some toretet mami ne yani. So what do? You use what you have. I had what? I had the brain.
Mathew, atinye kayanet ale ndakiyole nyonet olimbo olin ngosir chito akonyor 400 out of 500 ako kokilgei biik. So, but it's unfortunate, mongen sine olotok kimite. Koinyoru kekurchi national school still maiwe number loni. So it looks like now you've spent what 6 years in class 7. Anan atakita iyayage anan kinyenyoru did you go to Maranda or you didn't go?
Kingegura ne Maranda mawe Maranda anyun kora anyoru pastor ke kolean pastor no matoreti bichu ama toreti pastor nebo SDA kolean atindoi sukul en Narok ama iwe sukulinyun aka promisen andeun account 5,000 per month. Now it's February next year, itakuwa more than 70 or 80,000. It is enough for you to pay in any local secondary school up to Form 2. And then the principal will not send you away. Awe Narok, Aldorebi Junior Academy. Wait, pananda any kusir tokol. Gap kiamenye got again young gima boarding not like ni academy. Ki day school academy. Kilanji kityo kiame sukul ukyewendi collect ni heyo collect ni hey enembara nexa alde sa sijra bin ngap kingalan awgara enroll enes struggle and 400 ge gurchan Kapsabet Boys High School. So that was 2009.
Number 7 genyoru what number 7 genyoru for what?
400 it was 401
401 out of 500
ge gurchan Kapsabet Boys
ako nekeberber ngo pasta ngolin nekakakurchin isiwendi olin ibinyoru 400 ko pasta nekalechin nywandan ibikolektan hei kokoromit kasit
kingalan kimatakayot kutwa ot konam inabirchi simoit komaname inang'ololchi komaname kikikurchan Kapsabet ale hapana aweke kora 2009 to 2010 aweke Agape Junior Academy Gibo Miracle Land Church in Kosele in Homa Bay. That was my now
the
8th attempt. 8th attempt, yeah.
8th attempt no ikewe kora primary ma kakekurchin nakai Maseno iwe Form 2 nya iweka Maranda ma attempt ano kono kekurchin Kapsabet. You didn't go to Kapsabet. Yeah, in number 8. What did you get in number 8?
The same 4-1 kekurchan Maranda kora.
4-1 Maranda. Did you go to Maranda? You ended up in Maranda.
Maranda mami kya sombi kora rabini mami negiyani ko kikararan ngap kiyoto nekiname Equity Wings to Fly go sponsor na rebing ko kina apply ngoleon giya en academy ndagiya en public primary kitaki consider ni no repeating kora with the most remote local primary Koloriri primary and Kasipul Kabondo na wani primary nguno ngap Wings to Fly kwager mi bike go torrent chonge chego mi public primary. Repeated. That was my 9th attempt now. That is the year 2011.
So in your big with 400 Mate US of Maranda it kamunga this is the second time Agurchi Maranda. What did you score now in the 9th
4-3.
Yeah?
4-3. 403.
Okay.
Gegurichan Nairobi School.
What happened? Did you go to Nairobi School?
Yes. Kiasi Jingu non Wings to Fly Equity Scholarship.
Oh wow! So after trying 8 years, kogesir all these times, you know, I mean, you know, really, you scored very highly. Worked in very national schools. Finally, you ended up in 4-3. You were Nairobi White Wings to Fly. White and no wing to fly. Did you were away from 4?
Kyanyo na Nairobi gi principal na nyungo gi Mr. Tirobis gi from Kapsabet. We baga Form 4 as B+ in 2015.
Oh wow. So you got a B+ in Form 4 after attempting 9 years of primary of class. You know, get the 8. So this is 16 years you meet the school. Imi primary.
No, it is 22 years.
22 years?
Ne primary.
Oh, man. So 22 years, man. No, this is a resilient. So, it style. So, quite no B plus, and you know, what happened? You know, like in your B plus in Nairobi school. What happened?
In your B plus, I apply and help higher education loan board.
So, did they call you to go to
Kenyatta. Kenyatta University.
Oh, okay. So, I had wings to fly. Mathew, where did you go?
Kingeger sukul ko kiawendi kotab chorwet age nekimi Oyugis. Kio agine kiakwo secondary abakoribiten ko kimi Agoro Sare. Ko kikichenge rabinik akelibanchi kikilibani 200 sikitebunen yon akesomandosi kitebu en kot akesomandosi akebakeyai mjengo kidogo. Yekiya sukul ingele Equity ko kikonu shopping hampers chechang nea.
Ko amwa le kiokombwani kone omenyana nomenyana.
Kone kimenye ngap kiki biik cheeche kiakeechekitu matot iburu kot aenge ak parents kotom iker neng'ung tom iker kaptich neng'ung is en gaa.
Yeah. So ibo ocheng kot atya with your friend so bendi mjengo akobwana.
Over the holiday but school kifunguliwa kiami boarding.
So gewe imi Nairobi school nguno ibi go ECP then gekurchin Kenyatta University. Genyoru B plus in Nairobi ako kaiya ingyu kongoto genyone chito nemiyo ko chichi igere ni kakosoman primary class 8 for 9 years kiketchige sabarishek 9 konyor 403 kwa Nairobi school koit wings to fly itestai wings to fly eventually you got a B plus kekurchin Kenyatta University kokenyu kakoit ngalekab loan chebo help isom jotok itestai so ngeker sukul iwe biyai mchengo itestai.
No kingotomo report en Kenyatta ko kiae nini nebo magaa kiae business nebo magaa kiasore magaa en Kilgoris akooldoi en Oyugis ko kinoae business nebo magaa atech kot nenyun akabir plaster en gaa
Mathew ketech ano ketech komwa you know I mean where kotinye koret en gaa ne
mi koret ne kidogo en gaa Nyakach.
Oh okay so itech kong'ung
kiatech konyun kaptich kikure en gaa kikure Simba nenyun kiatech nenyun akabir plaster aka connect stimet kora en kanyon aka change kora kotab improve kotab my mother kora kotomo report en KU.
So ninguno kekure ne jamaa kase kolen boma yangu anan boma ya nyumbani so
boma ni ya baba lakini mimi nyumba yangu hapo inaitwa Simba so ndao gese nguni sawa vijana ateche boma yangu nguno amonda yengo koretab baba nyun.
So kitech ka baba neng'ung'et kokonin wikitekenit kot atya ikonektonchi stimet mama ngyo itekchi kot improven. So your father ngone le kakwai kasi ngyo and where did all your siblings go? Where did they go?
Kele gisirta lago kiking'etu tisab nguni lani gisirta lago through HIV positive lago mi nekibar makoraek ki security ko en Kericho ko kibar makoraek so it has been a sad story by the way. Even my mama nenyun ko ki turn blind me from 2.
Oh wow, Mutia.
So it is a complete blind because of pressure and sugar.
So where is she now? She's still
Ako miga.
Okay. So what about your father? Where is he? Amu kiawe pastor nyo kakimwa ile kae pastor ngatakati yo.
It is almost approaching 81 years. He was born in early 30. He was it. Tago amdaisio kidogo but amechoka sana.
So kongoi Mathew. So Mathew kakenyorchin kaimang'ongolin nyeiwe iwe Kenyatta University, itestai gitar, did you graduate at Kenyatta University? So what did you study?
Kikikur changosi nebo public policy and administration ko kiatar Kenyatta, kiasomana en Kenyatta aka graduate last year at the age of 38 years after struggling with learning for 33 good years. Yeah, both primary and secondary and university.
Wow. So
Kigo Bananda Gora.
ki below primary amu ki 22 years.
Kilo primary ngap kia 22 years achenge life of kitoya ndakio bogokyo inguno ngo maki maybe go kia na chut kasisiek chebo magoraek anan togo mami ot nguni, maybe you never know, but your resilience has also helped me and has made me learn so many things about life, because in life you never know who will help you. I struggled and I knocked several doors to get assistance. Lani girorechin biik alak, mi biik cherorechin, mami chi nekiwileni kotoretonis. Kiomoche toretet kityo, kimaberber aketchinike, kiaketchinike ngap kimami rabinik. Ako kiomoe, the poverty at my home is what was motivating me to keep on learning, to improve the standard of my family, because we were too poor, so poor. Hot biik chebo gelegele can witness, they know me. Big Kebab symbol, they can witness this, they know me. Life, it has been a struggle to my family. It has been a struggle. Imagine out of 13 children, only 3 stepped in high school.
So out of 13,
only 3 of us
stepped, and then you now have 7 left.
Yeah, only 3 of us stepped in high school. My brother went to Stare, me and another brother went through day school.
So Mathew, kagetestai like kagisubun ngolimbo Kericho anan kilene ole kibunu ngolin kelegele nyaiwege olimbo Nyanza ibitebi ngoloto kaiwege olin kait clashes nyaiwe kaiwe Kenyatta University nyaiwe olin kaginyorchin olimbo Kisumu, so kaimwa ile kaoloto, so so that is home. Actually, you are home now, Ngolimbo in Nyakach.
Nyakach,
yeah. So our testing you being you university. Our give you some help loan. If it administration, okay, and then what followed? Where did that take you? Did you get a job or what happened?
I graduated last year. Ingele story ni nyungu kikichnam ke document ni in 2018. Like during Corona also there are some newsroom like KTN and TV also Tuko. They also aired my story some few months to my graduation. Then kiasi mi bi kegi Mongole anya muti in America, anya muti in Germany, anya alibanu masters, anya goni ngasi, anya goni ne, anya goni Kanya graduated in Guno, atinda in Guno document. Mami negi receive my call. Mami negi reply my text. Otinoyo kini my documents, my resume. Kogi ngala no. So mami Thomas igasi kiawaya nini. Kiawaya and Communication Authority, Internship Communication Authority of Kenya atare in December nyo munye ngo kidogo kogona chi research awe Baringo kia research and World Food Program. Kia chini research on youth and agribusiness for 3 weeks. Kolibano 41,000. Aga nyongo kora mami chine giwile ni gotoretan. So mona ngab boy child or ngab amongune lege mani ngab amongune nano mana ela mune si matoret big ngab I was supported, you see.
Mathew,
and I have interacted with these leaders. Let me not tell you that I have not met them. Nimeenda na documents to these leaders. Kindly saidia akuna toreton mami toreton to me I'm jobless amigo nyune ruiru now si research chebo nini proposal, research proposal, academic writing, nini, thesis, and whatever. Asiraga aliban rent kidogo, aliban chini chito neribe my mom. My mom go blind. Imagine I'm having 1 year to reach 40. I'm still single. I'm still in hardship. I don't have any constant income so that I can bring my family, can bring a family. Nobody has come forth to support me still. I'm still struggling. Despite graduating, despite my story being documented.
Mutia Mathew. So, I mean, people are watching here. We have a lot of people watching. This guy is approaching 40. This guy has gone to school. This guy is resilient. He's just too wonderful guy to be, And got koga seji ne miu agi muji Mong and Mathew got kogi ki tiamiger whether they are, there are scholarships across, gimwa egu America, ameja mwa right up from the legend. In America, a scholarship. When you go to graduate school, there is no such thing as scholarship. Kugure graduate assistantship. So most people go because you scholarship. Mami scholarship never graduate school. Kugure graduate assistantship. So ye graduate assistantship. There are also government scholarships. In game Martinwe. Amuimi Nairobi, Mathew. Meja sa makti ne subejing they visit some of these embassies. Go to Embassy of Japan, go to Netherlands, go there, look for somebody in the education ataji. Tebe ataji not a lady. What scholarship you go to a memu? Marage go ni apply in Europe the same way nagi your wings to fly. Ko mugok sa in Europe ate. Akwanyungot kumiji no saying you about nyagasi or nyagasi. So, this is a resilient man that has really gone through things. And, 8-9 years of primary school, passing, eventually, university, you are there and you are moving on. I can't even imagine what kind of, the resilience that you have, I don't know if I would have repeated. I mean, you get like in the market, 8 times. So, you get again at time buying amu ingatagat you look at the bendis again, amu meet and go with cheetah, Komangur salsa. Kumina go up Gambe, to go Major Bargay, Agoga Gapot. Login Nibu Gisir, Login my Gambe, eat the stag or I be wega so good. You go from doing a wega go glass seat cooking. You go from doing a wega glass seat twice, not once, twice. O sea, I'm going to style. This is this is something else. I don't know. O sea.
This is one of the interviews and very, very interesting. Balozi. Chang big chagere goes beach in Gabriel to the China medical ama recognize and fans to the big jog the Gorata Boat sponsors to talk to attack sponsor and the programs was to give us so I think it was acceptable Kugambunin and Gure up to property limited in Gulimba Hakaber Taliban Nairobi dream and ambition the Bagambuni that up to Gura in 50 years. Wajib tukul ko kagunyor baret kagunyor agorit ko kagunyor kagunyor lemin hamidi jeng jeb kametin yanata ko dori chelagat asibutare tin gimi Australia imi America imi gabe berwe tukul ko kambunit Optiven Property Limited ak CEO George Washuri gemwa gongwe asante sana CEO yetu gongwe big chager ko subet kibwa twagara kambuni na donyama when the advertising international market, me local markets, I me international market. So, Tengambuni Tabdonyamat as a Maitel internationally. Ago Gambunit Kora, the sponsors to Jago Tamu Live, Gugambunit, Nenatagalda Chaik, Gulimbaka baby, we have a meet of America, we couldn't get you. Again, we won't go out, free delivery, go, we got Korean. Ago company and sponsor the program. Ago to get other sponsors, willing sponsors program. We get a Nee Chitab Kalenjin, icheng'ech anan icheng agenge en kachek ketestai kong'ete Kongo Charen Ng'eno kale following you from Meru University. Asante sana. Agere OB Kip kale I am offering a bank statement and I will match to up to 250. We can get this guy to Australia where he can work and get education. Gongoi OB Kip ingebeberta imiOsigengalal kale Simon Rotich kale following from Kalulimba Kuala Lumba Malaysia Kuala Lumba emetab Malaysia. Asante sana. Jita Malaysia sicheng'ech tom keitu kebebertab Malaysia. Agere Priska Chemele Meresei kale the community needs to change. Yani hakuna hata mtu mmoja aliona hamsaidii people, we need to change. Asante sana Priska Chemele Jita Bulimba Odessa Texas. Lynn Carroll kale what a struggle. Asante Joel Langat kale this is a touching story, it has opened my mind like Kalenjin won't see a child like that. Asante sana. All good school, and sana Priska, this GD Manu Kilel, kale joining you from Olimba Kericho. Asante sana. Arab Kilel all the way from Kericho. Marianne Gloria, inspiring. Asante sana. Lydia Rotich, asante sana. Robert Chemgoy, Robert, asante sana. Robert Agere Shali Rotich, kale touching story. Mr. Langat, never give up. Kale lapkei tai, gongoi. Leonard Serem, Kosubech kongete Olimba townit nebo Sydney, Australia. Isaac Serem Kosubech kora kobun Olimba kebeberta nebo Western Australia. Asante sana. Kiprotit Kips kale watching Olimba Kipsang Olimba county nebo Eldoret ana county nebo Uasin Gishu. Ak biik chechang cheagere kotukoingiani kobun takwek cheterchin ameche kityo kotiketestai keshean kotiketestai kelaikan koshean show ngotibwoti igere chi nekikomet kobet sobet anan chi nekikobet kamang'unet, chito igere makokere tai ak iyokyi shoini akoityi shoini ko shoni biik ak kamang'unet ing kemboutab rani. Kongoi bichon kotikeshean kotikelaikan asiketestai kong'ete Professor CK Rono kale tune in Kapsabet town Olimba Nandi County. Raishan following from Kabiyet, Kongoi Kabiyet, Nandi County. Geoffrey Rono, why I thought my story was that bad, but this one is real struggle. Asante sana. Kongoi, let's join hands and we can help asante sana. Dennis, asante sana, all the way from Queensland. Kipchumba Justice, inspiring story. Don't give up until you get what you want. Watching live from Olimba, Doha, Qatar. Kongoi big job, kongoi fans the job. Kale balosi tos tigere nga Olimba kebeberta na bunga balosi.
Aja osea magero ko tik yani kako stuana Mathew amu in all this, like you talk of resilience, this is wonderful. Kongoi agere ameje isir number nebo OB Kip. Ko OB Kip kimeje kemwa kongoi amu really there has to be a way for Mathew amu inyego ijita na resilient really for going 9 years primary and you passed ogigetinige. So it is very inspiring, and there has to be a way for you imanda sango tinyoru baroindo. So ameja asom tiaga tugul ne miu ne ingenor ne gimuji getorete inendet Mathew imwoiwech sekesharan tugul asekiro ameja gesom our sponsors Kinadori Bigab Optiven. I'm sure there is a way this guy can be able to help Optiven Ingalega. He's very good, he's very educated, he's resilient, and he can be able to do something. But Dori, if there is a way you can he's in Nairobi, and if there is a way this guy can be helped, I'm sure he can be he's a great human resource in one way or another as we help him konyor juta jutokul. So imugok se tuk jutokul. So kimaje ge tiem agere kapsaga gole obinyo. We can get more people. I am matching you know, kakobit kit nemuche kotoretech bank financial statement yekibendi tukyu. So momeche given up Mathew, you know, maybe, you know, you know, something while we talk like this, while we hear your story, somebody can come and, you know, took you to ideas, yakishan. So tegetesetai ing yu osea ko kakebwa imi Nairobi. Imiten Nairobi nguno. So kaitar university. Matateb akot ale, you know, kanyewe university, Kenyatta University. Kocham kemwoe kelen graduate chito first class, second upper division, lower division. You know,
graduate in second upper.
Second upper. So this man, you know, he went to Kenyatta University, despite all the struggles, co-graduating with, you know, second upper division from Kenyatta University. He's in Nairobi. Toma konyoragase. You know, with all this, so you're in Nairobi. What do you do in Nairobi now?
I'm doing online academic writing. Ndayonga research proposal. Lingale mi chito ne I masters. Awaya it maybe me America, nango mi UK, nango mi China, nango mi Australia. So my yonga much authority in proposal writing to kufanya assignment, academic writing. That is what I'm using to survive now. But you get that it is not constant. Imuche chito 12 pages, kugoni 10,000. In the next 2 weeks, me academic writings account ja different is kumotindai capital all that account so such constant customer. So kuna tu nilipatanga links few 2 to 3 clients. That is what I do for survival. But I have also business idea I shared with Osea. I can start a nail parlor business because it needs around 155, and because I'm staying not far from the campus, if I can do nail parlor for pedicure and manicure, it can give me some. I have so many. For me, I've been interacting with so many people, so many environments. I have business knowledge. I don't have capital. I have brain to work in corporate organization. I don't have employment. I work to get assistance. Nobody has been willing to assist me, but I know my time is coming to get a better things, at least to support my mom when they are still alive.
Amen. Imugokse tukyoto in Mathew, you know, you're a very optimistic person, and it's very rare to get people who are very optimistic like you. You know, I believe, you know, maybe after this, somebody will be able to come up with reach out to us, reach out to me, Mathew, you know, more importantly is to be able to find him because he's willing and he's you know, educated, free human resource, you know, he has resilience, he has what it takes to take a job and to work actually. You know, tinya ideas of education, you know, to get opportunities out and move on. So it is possible in Bijumito, and we will share ideas that we have. So imi Nairobi gele survivor ni ngoti tinye jita a proposal guess is there something, you know, reach out to him. So you go ne number thing. So ngot ko meje go nyorun jita ko cheng no, you know, you on Facebook, you have a page.
In Facebook, Facebook guren and Mathew Nyamlori.
Mathew Nyamlori.
Yeah, in Facebook.
Okay.
YouTube ko Mathew Aol.
Mathew Aol.
And YouTube. IG is Mathew Aol again. LinkedIn Mathew Nyamlori.
Mathew Nyamlori. Okay.
My number is plus 254 721 816
816
523.
523.
0721-816-523.
523.
Yes.
When you have an idea, when you want to share, maybe Kata, maybe Kemi Australia, maybe Kemi America, maybe Kemi talk with and they are following. If you have an idea, Agera go Obi keep number in or say a number. So let's reach out to keep so go ideas while we move. I'll get a number of Limba, Minnesota, Kongoi, for following and for actually willing to do that. So
I also do motivational speaking. Imuche sinche itinye lakwe nekichut drug necheyae drug kijana ya nekaesyo sukul ndayon imi Kenya imutwan kijana yat ang'alalchi for 2 or 3 weeks in my house wekse sukul kiatoret alak chechang. Kiatoret chechang.
Manawe nekemache kora in kimache kunotok akesome kora kele ndemukoksei Mathew reach out to school so that you can go and motivate schools. Kokimia in ke motivate ni sukulishek. In fact tun tarik mut osea itiam igur we can find out to facilitate inendet ko limba kapchumba ngot ko kaseje mangen ngot ko sube ben Sogut Benjamin Sogut ngot isube jinyo ko Benjamin itiam ke facilitaten su kwa kapchumba sing yo ngalolji ki borji bi kele kertis kai nekiketchige class sisit amu ngalalchini lagokab class sisit kimite olindak Mathew ke ngalalchini sukulit nekinyor. The highest student was 140 something, the lowest was 44. So we don't even know, like Magingan Gillion, Logine.
Ingo gura noto for 2 days angalalchi ni inangalalchi sukul angalalchi ni teachers akangalalchi student akangalalchi parents kora nga for the school to perform. The environment is very important for you to perform. Suliona nikienda Rangwe Junior Academy in a conducive environment, nili perform vizuri, exemplary good, nikaitwa Maseno. Not unlike ile nyakati nilikuwa na lala huko nje na kula naenda mjengo ndio nirudi class, sikuwa na perform vile when I was taken to a conducive environment. So for school to improve, the parents must interact well with teachers, must also interact well with the pupils. Nowadays you get that a class 7 pupils wameanza hii mambo ya mapenzi na huyu so there is less concentration. When a teacher try to punish that student or a pupils, the parent also comes and insult the teacher in front of the pupils. So for that school to perform better, it must be a relationship between teachers, parents, and the pupils.
So we will facilitate. So so osea abwati ale ogon got kumakase Benjamin so good kosup this thing badaye so kabit kirogele Benjamin. We want to send this guy kwa undak singe ngalolia je from Molefsang ketinye jita negirfoning yun gele norono jita negiyai class sisit konyil sokol. So lagoja go baga sukule na go kap chepsir ko muchu ko ketchige akoweka kinyokwaige. So imukakse tukyo tugul. Kaketestai Mathew kimi Nairobi kakeito Nairobi imi ngalekab kaimwa ko kenyile you are a motivational speaker ngot komi jing sukul no meche nyoko ngalalji wanafunzi call this guy lakini magityo kegur just pay him something because he's surviving and facilitate for him to come there and then be able to do what he's good at and he will give you is a live example so
Bano ya kamete kotikemi kotikane through tos the problem ngora jige Kenya tos mi problem in career choice tos one of the careers nagi nani kuma enable ni konyor kasit and where tos lebor imwa a little bit about kitinya a lot of people anga binyoru Kenya kwa jita curial science kitinya actuaries inyoru binyoru area itagenge kapa to big to school or business nyoru area itage kapa walimu tos mi problem Mathew on ngalekab career choices and where is the you have already papers. You don't have a job.
No, you know policy, it is open-ended because I can work anywhere. I can work in the bank. I can work in all the ministries, from Ministry of Health, Education, Ministry of Land, county government, because it is about leadership and governance, implementation of policy. It is an open-ended course. I can work in a supermarket, I can work in NGO, I can work in UN. So that is why I went for it. Policy entails solving problem in an organization. You recently in Kenya we had KPLC, a monopolistic parastatal or government entity making losses. For me to go there for 1 week to visit the offices and I can identify the problem within a few days and come up with a solution to that problem for that thing to be sorted. Because why is it that KPLC is making laws and it is a monopolistic, a monopoly parastatal, which means there must be somebody sleeping somewhere. So that is what is entailed by policy. It is an open-ended. It is open. The problem is getting that opportunity because there are people, son of professor, son of some relative to some VC, what we graduated with during my time. They have already employed and they are running quite good because they have connection. You know, in Kenya nowadays, you must know somebody for you to be placed somewhere. You must know somebody for you to be placed somewhere. That is the major problem. If you don't know somebody, nobody is willing to help.
Also, I mean, the Godfather, it's not really like and I pay it on a guy, you know, like Gumengen Jigurong. So, come to get something you get good comiji, the Majita now, I gas in Nagaran, Awujita, you know, somebody who will do a great job. Kongot Koka saying the team meet county government, go team meet national, whatever, you know, this is a good person, you know, and I believe he will do a wonderful job. So just try on Mathew and see what he will deliver. So based on what we've, you know, based on resilience, based on all these things, olegi gobun atinya ga net ale ay tuguk chamnya jen Mathew. So kia gatugul ne muju gotoren Mathew ke saminge loye just step in and help, you know, so that he can get a job and move on. Ngotitinya an idea of, you know, going international, going to a country, you know, for education. This guy can do, you know, he can do it. So my tied up in somewhere. Ko ameja awe ko gen kota teben and Mathew. So tuk to tokol juga ite being Nairobi is Mathew booked. Unagage mo ile single. Are you booked? If not, you know, like and then, you know, following all these things. In the future, maybe you will start your own family and then you're also trying to survive or what?
You know, you know my story. You know, I'm almost reaching 40. Silvio, yeah. I've struggled in life. So when I'm looking for a partner, must be a partner when anajua life history yangu and she is willing to work with me in this my struggle. You see, there are those who need ready-made things. Wanataka uko na kagari, uko na nini, unaenda Dubai, unaenda nini. So such a level siwezi fikia. Must be somebody who knows actually this is a product of which we can mold and be something good in future. Somebody who is willing to walk the path
and be able to go to Dubai in the future.
Yeah, and be able to go to Dubai to swim in the future, not now. That is it. Must be somebody who is willing to, who knows my story. You know, there are those who, when they see you and wanaona ukobazu, kona mwili hivi, grow, they think that you have all what it takes. You are enjoying it. They don't know the struggle. You have gone, you have stayed without meals, you have gone, you were surviving on Mujengo, you have struggled to reach the level you are. They don't want to care. If they want this, they want that. If you don't provide, you ni kukosana tu there and then. Must be somebody who is willing to walk the resilient path with me.
So gongoi nye Mathew. So we will leave it at that. You know, but comedian, you know.
Anyway, our two of my brothers are married from there, those side of Rift Valley. Yeah, the two of my brothers.
Okay, so you, it doesn't matter. You can go anywhere in Kenya, and so long as it's a good person.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're a good person and willing to, you know, a resilient guy who is, you know, hardworking and, you know, very optimistic, commitment to you. So we will leave it at that. Kongo inye magunjam nyaj Mathew, you know, ngapwa sabeta kena got koit komi, you know, there is somebody also who is resilient out there and also is wondering, here is a resilient guy. Kongoi osea mongen ale iteschini nengyo kokakibwa ketestai.
Kongoi balus bitaruno kabitu angu tameje kityo ta recognize biik cheisubi jumya kotatesyi one question asikomwa akowal Mathew ameje kora kongoi real keep asante sana real keep kongoi na kujitab kokwenyu kujitab bunu olimba Bomet County asante sana real keep ongirwatch kongoi real keep Kipkoech calls kale following from Kisumu asante sana. Kongoi Lenos Padelo Fatsal Policy Kongoi Isaac Barturus ko chito Olimba North Carolina Kongoi Barturus to nekitindoi Barturus kotinye sabarit kikotaban primary kenyisiek 22 komi primary school Ngure Malo Nicholas Awale asante sana Nicholas Onguleimi ak Obi atigelen kongoi Obi ak chitugul nekakotiny tetutiet akere kitinye kongoi kora akere kora tigeljine Louis Ngeleje is watching asante sana Jeff Valley all the way from Olimba Tasmania asante sana akere kitinye daktari Nicholas Tirop Olimba South America akere kosubech kabisa chini kwa jini Bore man asante sana Bore Ngulimi asante isubi tetutiet kongoi akere mi kora daktari Joel Kimeta asante sana daktari Joel Kimeta kobun Olimba County nebo Kericho akot kibwatwak fans chechang kasubik chok tugul cheisubech kikitou project nebo ketoret daktari Joel Kimeta tiketesetai ak boisionotok kikikochigei kele ngobeku kenyini amakirukan kenyitab 2022 kemekani sure kele kaketarchi studio nekitekchini ak kiteche tugul ko ki timitab Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin ang olimba county nebo Kericho. Manuela Kemboi asante sana. Dennis Kirwa asante sana. Sulu Ian asante sana. Akere omi locked kabisa omi tune kobun kebeberwek tugul Jared Ngeno asante sana. Ite kotekeshian Cornelius Mayo comes let's join together for the better life asante sana. Na ko engineer Cornelius Kipchirchir Mayo kale isubech pole Mark Kimeli asante sana kale following live kungete Olimba Florida asante sana asante Chitab Olimba Florida Mathew ango ngere mi some of the factors aje ngomech kokoromit sabet ako igere chito ngap komi ngalekab mayek mi ngalekab drugs mi ngalekab peer pressure challenge nekakokoromit eng kasari kabisa nekakotur kijanaek ngouit sabet kobwat alternative B koisto stress so what's your message to the young guys kokakotokosit sabet igere komuch kole nganam chito chachok anan igere kokoromit sabet eng chito komech kobetegei sabet so karibu Mathew.
The message na mwaini barnotik sana sana barnotik ingele barnotik ingoger chito kogete Subaru ana kogete Prado kobare it is something kiwa kitya kosich Prado no mongen kole kiwa from one step to another so oleini komoiten ak iiku discipline ngab ndoyonge maiwek. I remember there are people we struggle with, young men we struggle with tulikuwa tunasoma nao, hata kuna my classmate tulisoma nao Kanga, wakaingia pombe, walienda KMTC, after that wakapata job, ndio hiyo pombe. I buried all of them, you see why? Because they decided a wrong path. The moment you are drinking cognac, you are drinking changa, you are drinking busa, you are taking bag, you are interfering with your internal organ. First of all, you lack direction. You are not productive. You are a burden to your parents and you should be assisting your parents. And later on, your parents will bury you instead of burying your parents. So you will die earlier before your time reach. So it is you. In life, it is you. When I was struggling, it was me. I was not seeing as a family, a struggle as a family. I struggle as me to change the direction of my life. Because when somebody would want to visit me, I'm going to visit Mathew Nyamlori. Mami nenye, my brother anaitwa John, mwingine anaitwa Blasio. Mami nelela, I'm going to visit Wakina Mathew. No, I'm going to visit Mathew Nyamlori. It is me to make my life. So Embarnotian, maiwe nguni. Know that you are not punishing your father, you are not punishing your mother, you are not punishing your villagers, but you are punishing yourself. When you waste your time now, you will regret later. When you interfere with your life, because when you are a drunkard, you will have poor judgment. Now you can get any lady and sleep with without condom or what, irresponsible sexual behavior. You get HIV at tender age, then you pass on without being a productive in the country. So in life, you are the person to change the direction. You are the captain of your life. It is you yourself to change that, not you in the mass. Mass psychology or mob psychology, it has been very dangerous to the youthful life. You know, now we have internet, we have what, you can scam somebody through internet or doing what. Whatever you do, there is consequences. If you do a good thing, reward awaits. If you do a bad thing, that bad reward awaits for you, and it is you to regret, not your parent, not your brother, not your sister. It is you to regret. Nobody will regret. It is you to regret. So when you are designing your life as a student, it is you. In a family of 9, sometimes you can get one who is so terrible atamalizika na kazi yake iendelee, so the remaining 8 wataendelea na wana survive wana Arab Rono, Gotab Osea, Gotab Chepkemoi, Gotab Kirui, Gotab Ngo, laini nye Jackson otilele ni yema iwe kagiwe mapema. Sauri yako. The other guys will cry and will bury you and they remain with the normal appetite, watakula wakaendeleza maisha. That is my take.
Mathew, kakwa message. What's your message to the government? You know, serikali complaining agire unemployment rate. Angemenya nebo Kenya kungalali almost 40%. So anginyo gimi we emoni nyo ko karibu 3%, lakini tukulalamikandos biik tukowaje. So what's your advice to the government? Amu every serikali age tugul nenyone kondai matumaini kabisa ngap kele uya agoro. So akigere kwangot ngoita inge contestani iwe counties chechang ko kila mtu ngiwe vile komeche chi tugul koek MCA iwe kokwet age meche ani kere chi tugul kole this is. So what's your advice to the government ngalali serikalit ak kandoik amu kasin sai amu inye ko chito nekele kingap iwe binyoru kandoik lakini kekonin promises chema. So what's your message kora ngetukokoitoti promises amu machi tugul neu Mathew mi nekikochi promise ipkoken kityo kole kakilecho kunotok matinye alternative B ngalali ak kandoik ak serikalit.
In government, that is, I'm sorry to say that, because nowadays there is no merit in awarding jobs. When there is job advert, they are predetermined people. They are the least. They are the people who will get that. Who. You know who, your father is a director, you have a relative who is a PS, you have a chief officer in the county government, you have a what head of doctorate or what, you have what. That is the problem affecting Kenya. And also, we have less business incubation center in the country. Besides that, also in the government, also youth and agribusiness. Most youth
ko mutya osea mongen ale kalya kaek ka frozen. Kongoi yawekse in Mathew.
Yeah, I'm back. There was
Okay,
a
so
problem with network.
yeah.
I'm saying most youth think that white collar jobs are the final thing, because me, at my place, our land, you cannot wesi panda kitu in Nyakat, because it is rocky, it is sandy. There's nothing you can do. But somebody in Kericho, like when I go to Kisumu or when I go to Sondo, nyanya moja nanunua na shilingi 10. Kitungu moja this round nanunua na shilingi 10. Mtu akipanda kitunguu hapo Bomet na alete Kisumu ama alete Sondo ama alete Ahero ama alete Homabay, alete na pickup ama alete na Kanta, that is part of employment. What are you waiting for? When you have that thing, make maximum use of that land. Make maximum use of whatever you have, the surrounding. Me, I had nothing, but I have the brain. I made maximum use of it. When you give me a thesis now or a project proposal, I will write the best one, because now I am a skilled labor. When you take me to any organization, I can work because now I am skilled. That is what I had. Hakuna shamba kwetu ya kulima. But youth also, or the government should also empower youth on youth and agribusiness for the increase of food security and for the expansion of employment in rural area. You are not supposed to be employed only in government ministry, only in county government, white collar job. Agricultural, like Kenya is 90% agriculture. The land in Kenya is 90%. It is even better than America. And you get that Kenya also would want people to donate food for them. Why? Somebody is sleeping somewhere. So it is upon the Ministry of Agriculture to talk about youth and agribusiness, to encourage youth that you can get employed. I remember when I was at home before I reported to KU. Nilifuga kuku 200 kienyeji, and every week kama kuna matanga wanachukua 10 at the rate of 1,000 or 800 per hen, you see. But a certain, I have a brother, in the family you must get that a problem person. When I reported to KU, I have a brother who misused and sold all the chicken when I am at KU. So that is what I'm saying. So it is upon the government also to embrace meritocracy, to improve agricultural sectors, to open youth and agribusiness, also to reduce the rules of startup. In Nigeria, we have a lot of startup, youth startup, getting donors funding. In Kenya, we have youth with skill, but when you try to do a startup, CAPS will be on your neck. This what again? KRA will be on your neck. You get this will be on your neck. So the donors also watakuwa tired and they will not fund out the startup in Kenya. So it is upon the Kenyan government to reduce the requirement for the start of a startup, for more youth or more graduate to establish some startup to improve the income of youth.
So
that is my point.
Kongoi nye Mathew. So ameche Mathew koteketesetai kuni ameche ing'ololji mising ko neranik, like kakamwa ang ale koin bet kokomong results chebo KCPE. Inyendet ko kitebi kenyisiek 9 imite primary, you pass, it is very painful. Isire ang yesir ko mate iwe school, kekurin a very good school, but you can't go because metinye fees. Mitei neranik chechang eng yu chemosir, ngonyor chito 250, konyor 250 out of I think 500 and another. Kogetkei that person, kogetkei koit mwisho, inye kokenyoru kalen akerin yu mami nekinyoru less than 350, because the first one was 478, 559, 387, 399, 434, 397, 41, kiketikei kenyit age inyoru kora 41, atinye inyoru 43 out of 500. Mwisho you went to Nairobi school. So mi lagok ing yu konyor less than 2 something. Komeche kokikanap chito. Ameche ing'ololji, these young people chechang chekoai class 8 akokere kokoit mwisho. what will you tell them? Neranik tugul chebo chemengechen che file ne koibut ako toko mengechen inye nguno by the time iketchinigei 9 years ko kenyisiek 9 korok u kele kitebi twice in primary. You stay double. Ndakiwendi kou kibitau class agenge ak inyeiwe akoi class 8. So kiwe kenyisiek twice class 1. Imagine ine biik cheu chutachu cheko exam mara komasir, what do you tell them? Nemasir ilejin ine.
First of all, in life, people are not the same. Unaona hizi makucha yangu, kuna hii tall, kuna hii mdogo, na kila kitu iko na function yake. Aya, kuna watu wenye walianguka because of the environment. That person anaweza rudia once. Kama anajua anarudia because of ile mistake yake. But somebody who has scored 370, 380, not 270, 280, 260, can go to any secondary school, because I've mentored a lady who scored 196 and she ended up getting a B- in a day school. She's now in the university pursuing Bachelor of Education Science, Chemistry and Mathematics. Why? She knew very well that this is not my standard, but I have a second chance. Let me put down whatever I have into the work. So Aleni Chong Kosi 220, 230, 240. Kama uko na pesa and you can be disciplined in a secondary school, local secondary school, go to that. Kama una pesa and you
Pole. Agere ka freezing.
you are a fool. When you are repeating, it doesn't mean that when ni mjinga. When you are repeating, maybe that one would be your breakthrough. So when you repeat once, only 1 year, Mathiga because umeanguka mtihani. Because wewe pia, when you were writing that exam, you knew very well the effort you put before you wrote that exam. So zile yongi that exam ko giingen ni man au giingen ile ane ko standard ne nyungo ni. Don't your outcome. Take it the way it is, and life must move on. Life can move on with or without exam. Excelling and failing exam, life can move on. But I don't want a youth to be in a comfort zone. You must compete. You must desist from all bad behavior and inculcate and be disciplined, and you compete with the environment, because life is too hard nowadays. It is not like the olden days. Kitambo ningepata job hata nikiwa second year. You see? But say you have to struggle, you have to be at the optimum. You're competing with times, you're competing with resources, you are competing because population is huge, and economy, there is inflation. Economy is also, we have economical crisis in the world because of pandemic. So it is you also to compete with that. If you cannot work out yourself, to change your name or to change the direction of your life, there's no one who will work as hard for you. So the person go seek less exam, they are always the second chance. When you get money, go to a local secondary school. But when you think that that is not enough for you, just go and repeat. You will do well. That is my advice.
Kongoi nye Mathew ko eng chekesubi neranik chemengechen anan ko cheech cheomite olo ko kiketchigei Mathew kenyisiek 9 class 8, 9 years, not 2, not 3, not 5, 9 good years. Ako kasiring chu kakikurchi Kapsabet Boys, kala kikikurchi Kapsabet Boys matche cholo, kikikurchi Maseno kwa form 2 nyakawek konyo class 8. Nyakeba sukulit nekokile Maranda is a very good school. They do very well. Kumawa kotolotak, you get your admission letter, but you don't go because visiten biik chemi amataret chi, so mutyo inenen bicho tugul chomio, and but he never gave up. So kimoche kemakun chamnyatinye Mathew mi kamang'unet eng tukche tugul, and I believe God who is in heaven will open a way and be able to show you what you actually are good at and what you deserve. So get a ko Benjamin so good koige aigas murinoni inyo Benjamin so good komito limba Australia kibendi ko kwenyi en tarik mut ndemugokse Benjamin so good ngimun murinoni ko linda ngwango linsup ko ngololji bi ngololi on Facebook ajege komi ji live so ko ngololji bi asakobit koger biik because to be able to repeat mongen Benjamin got ko gimuji inyo ko gi mwalimu nebo primary can you find a student Benjamin Sogudu is following us here was a teacher na yeye alikuwa mwalimu wa Kiswahili na alikuwa anafunza primary na yeye sasa nauliza how did you get a student mwenye alirudia 9 times I don't know you know the first time he got 478 akapata 559 akapata 387 akapata 399 akapata 434 akapata 397 akapata 4143 mwishowe at 43 so thank God you know wings to fly was able to fly and wakaonekania huyu ndugu wetu ndio akaenda sasa upande wa Nairobi he was able to finish he joined Kenyatta University after getting a B+. He graduated there with a second class upper division and he doesn't have a job and moving on. So if you have a job and you are looking for someone to employ, reach out to this young fellow and you know you will have a wonderful human resource, somebody who will be very productive kwa kazini. So gongo istiruta gongo inga kwek tokol joka usube negi sagebwa ngoliot na gmwa gelen our takeaways ko mange no say ngo de tinye ngoliot ne meje itebe Mathew ma tinye gina mwa asame kityo ngot komi ji na miune meje jita na muje kwai gasi easy Nairobi ngot itinye papers je meje iser you know to write something we have a research person here he can do research for you he can do anything so reach out to this fellow and then he will be of great help to you so gemagunjam nyadinye Mathew imugokse tokol ago Mathew
Oat capital on ndamine tot ko toreta na capital ai business nebo nail parlor I'll do any business
so wile ni jije kwai jaba ogot chepsi yok chukijobe si yok is willing to do anything so thank you for being able to kazi abwati ale ngot komi bichu ko kigure bottom up you know biikab UDA ngot ikose chitab UDA kimeche chitab bottom up this is it this is a real hustler so here is an hustler who is ready to take up anything and be able to you know to get somewhere so gitinye capital la kimeche reach out to Mathew you are welcome to help ngot itinye kasi ne meche kwai Mathew reach out to him in Nairobi and then you will have an employee somebody who will be you can count on so ngemagun jamnyach anan ngemwa gongoi inga kwek tokol joka usube chaka walaikan agere arab so kuting yoga kole point taken so imugokse kele tarik mut ketu yo limbo Nandi County so we are welcoming you I come from Nandi County we will welcome you to Nandi County so that you can inspire people there and be able to show them that it can be done you know all this is possible we cannot think of anybody more better than you to be there see inspire logo jogo ma ego mie ibwatu kole meje kwaine gi go border tukyo tokol you know all this ose no igere nyo in Mathew ko gi jam go mi border gi asala no border ko gi go mandang comfort zone akwa kole ngometa border na nyu mange no se ngo gi galda border gi galda ngo go murno che gi jam go tindo che gi jam go etege so mange ngo gi galda border nan to ko tesatai but all the best ko imugokse I'm happy that you are willing agilen you know you are not somebody in a comfort zone you will take up that and be able to move on and ladies who are here the gentleman is single and you know hey I don't know I will leave it at that so and you know just know his story and if the story will inspire you you will be able to get somewhere with him and be able to pull greater things. So ngemagun jamnyach and ngemakwak jamnyach. Thank you all of you who followed us today. We truly appreciate. Ose kimache kebwa takeaways chakage netege eng Mathew. So what have you learned from Mathew, Ose?
Yeah, kongoi balozi Peter Rono, kongoi kora. Agere kora asugut asante sugut Steve Ruta go president Steve CTNA all the way from Limba, Western Australia. Hisubet amejikit cheta bwa TV ka Western Australia alech kotimio la Western Australia kotom genyoru report nengung kimeje ko support nji tugul boisie nebo daktari Joel Kimeta so abwa tu biik Western Australia konyoru holaya sana president nebo kitwek angolimba Western Australia ako overseer nebo association tugul chebo kutit ngole emet ab Australia holaya sana kinendet ngolimba Western Australia sikosikyi ketoret ak deliver promise nekike promisen daktari Joel Kimeta ngimi Melbourne Australia ngimi Melbourne ije mwakili Charles Koech ngolimba kebeberta nebo Melbourne Australia ngimi olimba Sydney Australia ije Millicent Tirop ije Arab Sugut ngolimba Sydney nginyo ole Adelaide South Australia inyorwa ngiwe emet ab America inyoru balozi inyoru engineer Janet akubun kebeberwek chumba emet ab America ak kebeberwek tugul kimeje kemekan sure kele kait tienwogik ab Kimeta ko kiwekyi biik onge supporten inendet wakati neuni kongoi chicho agere kakosir ng'alek chechang kabisa. Asante sana akagere kakotakan biik chechang kabisa akagere kamech chemeche koityi tetutienep Nyamlori Masi Chepkemboi asante sana real keep kala plumber in Australia is getting paid more than Apanga asante sana real keep Australia hola jobs pay like gongoi keep natak maki now postpaid ni 600 so ye ongetiem kirok nekakiyai yan kimtai kali tomatoes are sold 20 bob and kongoi Rikariat Rono asante sana following you live sasa my teacher at St Michael Tulwamu High School orna mwanafunzi balozi ingana bigi pamoja watori bonitishe Tulwamu asante sana mwanafunzi wangu kwa isubi program kitu ni isubi Mathew my takeaway ko changa balozi jiji goyon jiji kikure kikemwa bishop chine kele kikatiem mara 20 une koek president nebo emet ab America maana ile kikure ngo so lakini magiven up so koka the story nanyi ko replica nebo ngalekab never give up ketiem keketchige sukul mara 9 in the same class ko machi tugul na ngalechotok koketchige chito agenge koiku stress ngimi akot class notok ngere ile Mathew ko magiven up eng sabet kit age nekanetege eng Mathew kora ko much kowalak tugun sabet ko we have a lot of expectation expectan ile moja after that kwang lakini despite the fact expectation jigibe koti remain in focus to life amu kigere kole the only kit na much ko ebanendet ko through education lakini igere kiborie lainata another thing about Mathew ngalekab comfort zone maira kakokonech konganyet metoek matketepse in our comfort zone ngabimi mahali kit age nekanetege eng Mathew ko at times ngab imi chito no igere ile oye kakonyalil sabet ameche yepchi akikas atindion nebo Mathew konin the second chance eng sabet konin iro sabet in a different it can be a turning point eng maisha nengung kit age kora nekanyoru kora eng Mathew ko environment go it plays a very very big role this a takeaway it's a moral lesson to our community ngibunu kokwet age tugul kikemwa kokwet age tugul komi lakwa nekasir eng kokwanotok oye horo kit nekwai ko ngosomani chito ko much ogere ko ka Mathew lakini lakwet mutai kobo the entire community so matikobun lakwa nebo chi tuguk chekibun Mathew so it's applicable ikase angot kanisa kikiarorchin kanisa kele nyotoretin lakini at the end of the day kometoe oret so Kit age kityo atare balozi komi chi nekitun konyorchin keter ko. This guy ko kicham komi chito ak kotit. Kicham kolachi kotit chichi ak komi keter. Ko chichi kicham korue keter kapchi. Kicham korute kotun koit chito nebo kot kole chichi kalyan kocham ngirue yu kila ngawa ko akoboibun kotit. Ko amu kikipromisen kelechi keibun kotit. Kwanin koit ko kochang'a shughuli, kochang'a boisionik chekiib koborien ko. Koutye koibchi kotit mutai karon konyor chichi kakokeskei. Kikeskei amune? Amu kipromisen ama fulfillen. So my takeaway ameche alechi biik chang biik chokere kakole eng yo kitoreti Mathew, kakole biik alak eng yo kilyo. Kaikai biik chok ngomemuchi itoret anan iyochi chi komepromisen. Mepromisen chito, melechi chito uno. Promisen kosubkei ak uwezo. Ndakimakile chito aboibun kotit, kitameitoi koristanyi. So eng sobet age tugul maui ngap koui kole chito age no. Ngot ko possible imwa no mwa katinot ilechi chito no memukakse kosir ilechi chito. Ngap kolechin chito kiakere balozi kingemi mahali kingemi angot olimbo mauche akase kolechin chito age kolechi daktari John Kimet mutai kawinen ng'echeret nyotarun akate yani promises. So kaikai biik chok ngenyoru biik cheu Mathew ak chi age tugul me promisen kit nemamuch ifulfillenchi amu murenono ko kikobun tugun chechang eng sobet nekisoe kele oye ketesetai matkobun chi. Takeaway chechuk balozi.
Kongoi Osea, kongoi. Chichi kemwoe ko kikure President Abraham Lincoln nekityem konyil chechang. Abraham Lincoln was a very resilient person. Kiwo kotyem Senate, konyo kotyem ne, kotatun kityem several times, kolusen, kotatun koek ki agenge, koek president nebo emoni. And he ended up being one of the best presidents of United States. Kibwoti oira.
So balozi kotos biik chekoibutyo nomination kilechini kora kotyem.
No, lazima kotyem. So sabarit agenge matoreti kokiyai nomination ko ibut ko igere kibuti chito kotestai kotatun eventually kochorchinen asis. So imukakse tukyo tugul. So igere ngot igere nguno like ndakimatyem ndakikostopen Mathew ing number 3 konyokwa number 4 number 5 number 6 number 7 number 8 number 9 kanai ngo kalechi ngo ma number 10 ko noto neingeni. Atinye a friend nekityem kiwa embassy nebo Nairobi anan nebo America karishek 10 ipkete. Atinye a student of mine Osea nekityem sabarishek 7 kiwa netai nebo oeng ipkoesio biik eng gaa kole maketoreti ngoita rabinik. And at that time it wasn't even expensive. Kikilipani 6,000 akolipan 6,000 nyokolipan 6,000 ipkelechi nye ikoita rabinik. So kinyolipanchini number 7 lakini konyor the next time kopirwo korire aleche kalya kakete nangolacha kanyoru. So today as we speak Osea, the student is doing really well. He's one of the best accountants in America. So imukakse tukyo tugul jungiegu resilient ko engane kanetege ale Mathew is a very resilient person. He doesn't give up. Never give up. You have to keep on moving on. Keep on keeping on. So I'm the same thing, Mathew. Keep on keeping on. Akwek tugul jomiu ngitinya an idea share with us so that we can, share with Mathew. Atinye kamangunen Mathew ale in the next 2 years or so. Nyekengolole tuguk alak kojorasis ako mongi na kararan. It's possible, all these people that have come. Ako number ita Mathew ko 0721 ngimitole ko 721 816 523. Imuji nyoru nenden Mathew Nyamlori en Facebook. Imuji nyoru korang Twitter, mite LinkedIn. So ngimakchinigei ngalekab research ne tugun chekiyoe in papers, it can be done. Ngimache chito noe kasi irichen Mathew 0721 816 523. Inyoru Mathew asokobit ngot imi Nairobi akimakchinigei an employee kimwachini ngot kokase CEO notok nenyonet Optiven try on this young fellow. I think he's resilient enough. He's able, he can probably sell houses. That 9 times, he can sell a couple of houses. So Ngotiga say Dori, be more CEO, lady meet jita nagiyai. Class seats abari shek sogol. I'm sure this guy can sell a couple of houses. He will resist got quality. It's possible. I'm sure he's a good salesperson. So you can try him and see, or if you know anybody who can be able to hire him, please do. Just give it a try, and you will have helped us. You will have helped Mathew. Mathew, meanwhile, look around. You mean Nairobi? Go to these embassies. The same way Nai resilient. Just show up education atachi. No, every embassy they will you what is offered in Sweden, what is offered in Netherlands, what is offered in Canada. Kigonen brochure neteno. This is my education. This is what I've done. What can I do? And try and then leave it at that. So in here you can do that. So it jota kongot komiji na mi Australia mi olimi agi meje irigen out to Mathew agi moji leji ene. So quite I'm sure you will do it. Meje magun Mathew while you do what you're doing. We truly appreciate Kagoyan Benjamin Sogoting Nyogole. We will be on Facebook. Say motivational. In that motivating motivational speaker, call him. You will motivate the school, the students, and everybody. You can mentor them. So he can do a lot of things. So Mathew, while you do this, resilient, you are one of them. So Sibi saw man story in Abraham Lincoln. Maybe you will learn a lot of things. Continue doing great things. Mametoji Mungu. So kimeje sege gonen. Meje tege mwago ngo inga kwekto jaga usubej. Like on our page, put a comment. Thank you, Cornelius Mayo. Kaserngaleke janginyo. Very true, like me, I sat for my KCPE 207. Uniginyo go get tige, go to ngonyor B plus koragena and B minus. Kongoi Kare Cornelius Mayo. Kongoi Ryle Kip. Kongoi Irene Ronoro Tich. Kongoi Ngole Mite. Kongoi Ngakwe Togol. Joga Osubejing Betutabra. We truly appreciate you. Like our page, share. Agi share nakti nagmagas tetutje nabara. So kabit ko nyor jeset kitagol ikijere jigot komang kimagun jam nyat Mathew. I believe God will do great things for you. Amos
Amen.
Ko kale very educative. Kongo amos Kongo inga kwek tokol joga osubet Kongo osaya Kongo chiaga tokol. I've been
Kongo yakana amwa Kongo kabisa.
So kimeje sige gone ni mwanga legu kebalet Mathew. Kimeje ge gone ni mwanga legu kebalet testing alio ngotite imaje kamoita una lengot komiji ne meje ko serji ko seren kase got komiji ne meje ko gon capital si taw kale murenoni is willing to do anything negi mujiga. He has great he's very he's very enthusiastic, he's very courageous, he can do anything. Kale mujo kwa go chief CEO chama gere ngole go picture sale CEO go Chinese umangenale you are willing to do that with a degree. You're willing to do anything. So, I'm just seeing a lot of people going in Mwanga Legu Kebalet. I'm just going to some gas and got committee in the Muja was certain gas. And got coming beyond Martin came a going in Barinda in Mwanga Legu Kebalet. Mathew.
Haya Gongoi. Giguro na gora Mathew Nyamlori hanangola ngat. Macha moibi gele kiet pananda en konyong ki mingwen kabisa ke semberisi okia resilient okia saving my family from abject poverty. Education is the key to success. Education is high opener. I graduated last year July 23rd. It is almost 8 months now. Though I haven't been employed, but since I am skilled, I've been surviving in academic writing. So asome biik tugul matiker ile makitupche akinye anan maybe matiker ile ale mindet lakini matiker cho yon itoreton kokaitoret biik tugul en ngweny. Ot en ngweny atechini biik ale en kong'ung ndayon itindoi fridge amitwogik kanyi fridge ako mi jirani nemotindo nekaseret nerue buch komami kit neome. Imagine kin aripiteni en olimbo gaa. Imuche aripitenin awendi kapmiwa saam miwa ak maberek. Mi biik chekitindo amitwogik ako mami neo nekerirenan kokuron. Kikaikai ot kin ami olimbo Ndanai ngap kirirenan Chief Talam Julius Talam ak aame en konyin amisye en konyin ako kimakitupche. Ndayon kesich when God has blessed you more than enough, try and bless your neighbor because that your neighbor is you are blessing God. When somebody is mean, you see, let's say when you bless somebody, God will open the doors. Hizi magonjwa yenye nakuja ati cancer, sijui renal dialysis, sijui what, sijui these other chronic diseases will not visit your place because you will be touching the kingdom of God. You will be touching the kingdom of heaven. When you are blessing a poor person. I remember when James Mwangi, right from Ranga, came and picked me. All time I was repeating, remember my area MP was my neighbor. Tulikuwa tunachota maji kwao. I went to him several times. I came to his office here, Continental House, in full school Maseno school uniform, and I was chased away. But later on, James Mwangi came all the way from Ranga, Nyakitot. He came up with wings to fly to support me. I completed my Form 4, I passed very well. I went to KU, I completed my degree. Just in the courtesy of James Mwangi. He's not my relative. But whenever I am praying, I must pray for James Mwangi because he changed my life. I'm now a graduate because of James Mwangi. Whatever I've done in life now, I've done it because of James Mwangi. My life had stagnated for more than 22 years. But when he came with that initiative, I got lifted. I know very well, even his family members is enjoying full-time health. The angel is protecting the family of James Mwangi because he's blessing the society. When the Lord has blessed you, when somebody die, even when you die having 8 Prados, V8, Range Rover Sport, hautazikwa na hizo zote. Hautazikwa na hizo. But when you bless a poor person, you lift that person to a certain level. Even your family member, all your generation to the 3rd generation will get blessed. What am I saying? Let us not be so mean to ourselves that we cannot bless a needy person. Oh, no, all of us are not the same. What to see Sasana? Mtoni, all these rivers, they are not carrying same capacity of waters, and we were born differently, and everybody has his faith and everybody has his blessing. So when you get a needy person and you are in position, that is your neighbor. Usione sio tribe mate yako, usione sio ndugu yako, usione sio sister yako. Let us be selfless and help anybody, and God will open our doors and the peace will prevail in the world. Henceforth, economy also will improve when you lift somebody to a certain level. God bless you all. May God bless everyone. Thank you.
Kongoi, Nye Mathew. You made me cry a little bit, but Kongoi, may God continue blessing you. God will lift you. And thank God we have people like James Mwangi, people who are very, very good. And, you know, think about people in society. Chita nago isube ngoti muji tarit help whoever you can help in your capacity, and God will lift you and help you. Mathew, God will for sure, like many people have said here, wengi wamesema Mungu ataendelea kukuonekania. So kongoi agere chitab Adelaide kagole we will kale Mathew, we got you here in Adelaide. So kongoi nye Rael Kip age Samson Mengich kongoi ngakwek tugul chego subet amangwala ga icherage anan ga gotinyin Mathew Ko ngoti tinye or neimuchi itorete Mathew, please reach out to him and be able to help. Agetini number ni kogen 0721 816 523. Ngimi sang ole ko 721 816 523. Itesti 254. Kung ngimi Kenya indai 021 agitastai kunotok. You can reach him on Facebook and be able to reach out to him. We will meet you again, Mathew, Engolimba, Nandi County. So, in Benjamin. We hope to see you in Nandi County. Welcome to my county. I come from that county. I'm sure our county, Toulon, will never be the same. With you, Toulon will never be the same. We will lift that area because greatness has come out of there, and we can also continue doing that. Motivate and logo, reach out to Mathew. Gimeje ngalega kartazi shek gejabun papers whatever you know ngitinye ngalega sugul or gimeje to about thesis net to tugul, you can reach out to him. Ngalega research, reach out to him. Mujengo, reach out to him. Gitinye capital, help out and be able to help him. So go toy mongaret ya tugul to go tugul. We will share information that we have. Go to our page, like and write a comment. We want to wish you all the very best. Happy Easter and big cheto mite Easter. God bless you. Kongo yosea go gigesu tetuti.
Onge gosumbiga Kalenjin matongeru. Onge temwambiga Kalenjin agengalal. Asigi muige nyorundu. Sigi belge akoro yoke kinieme. Simagi Nee Chitab Kalenjin go balengwan. Kiwo bet Nee Chitab Kalenjin kirusina. Kimaki Nee Chitab Kalenjin go nangora. Kapwa utiet ko jengje oba esabeni. Chitab Kalenjin ke maura. Kuyeni le labati emme matonone. Magonyal Chitab Kalenjin bachelewan. Yegon namge Chitab Kalenjin nagasarta. Kimakini Chitab Kalenjin konamgoro. Kapwa utiet kajengje oba esabeni. Igere Nee Chitab Kalenjin ibwotene.